Types of interview questions. If the applicant or candidate is familiar with the nature and type of questions asked during the interview, it's better for confidence levels. These questions are open questions, closed questions, probing questions, reflective questions, loaded questions, hypothetical questions, and leading questions. The interviewers attempt to probe deep into the answers given by the candidate, and they also attempt to read between the lines for an accurate evaluation of the candidate's overall personality. Open questions. What are open questions? These questions are asked to encourage the candidates to talk broadly about a topic. They engage the candidate in deeper thinking. For example, tell us something about yourself. What are views on recession of the economy? What are your views on coronavirus? Closed questions. Closed questions limit the scope of the responses as the candidate is expected to provide specific information or facts, such as questions like what was your major subject in college? Do you know data processing? Probing questions. Probing questions probe deeper into the responses given by the candidate. For example, after a response that discusses various means and ways to fight recession, the interviewer might ask the probing question at the same time, do you think recession might help a developing country like India? Reflective questions. These questions are asked to confirm the statements given by the candidate. Like example, does the mean that you want the public sector companies to be locally privatized? Does the mean that you have your own reservations about globalization? So on, so forth. Loading questions. The main purpose of loaded questions is to judge the candidate's ability to handle difficult and sensitive situations in a balanced manner. Some examples are, you are too short. Don't you think this is going to be a handicap for you? Do you think reservations should be banned? Next, hypothetical questions. These questions creates a hypothetical situation. They are asked to test the problem solving and decision making skills of the candidate. For example, what will you do if you have a difference of opinion with your boss while working on a particular project? What would you like to change in your past if given a chance? And next, leading questions. A leading question leads the candidate to a particular desired response. The answer is expected to come very close to the point of view of the interviewer. For example, don't you think most of the Indian news channels sensationalize news in order to increase their TRP ratings? Don't you think that Indian villages need to be concentrated upon by the government? These are leading questions. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos.